And there he is, the damn voice of Iron Maiden when they first started out and put them on the map, let's be honest. Without Diano there in the beginning to set the foundation, who knows what happens. Paul was, I always thought he was a great front man. I know he wasn't the cheerleader that, style Bruce Dickinson does with the flag waving and running around and all that. Paul was more like a punk rock, street tough looking, guy. Still could sing. Like, he could get pretty wild, but then when they needed him to sing some songs, he could belt out some stuff like Remember Tomorrow and all that. You barely hear me? Fraser, turn your TV up or something. I am talking. Everything is maxed out. Yep, running free, all that. Yeah, dude, I'm maxed. Max to the board, boy. Don't ruin my show with your nonsense. So how I got into Diano back in the day was actually I had the reverse. I started with Number the Beast was the first thing I heard. Now I was like, wow, this band rules. I got to find out more about them. So I went to the back catalog and got Killers, which of course the cover art was amazing. And I was like, what? Well, wait, this ain't the same singer. Put that on, was blown away. And then, got the debut album. Of course, that rules as well. And I just I love Number the Beast, don't get me wrong. But those first two had just a more primitive attack. Just pure heavy metal magic, man. And then MTV aired the live concert with Diano fronting them from 80 or something, but they put it on MTV like around 82, I guess. I don't know for sure, but I was like, this is badass. This is amazing. He tore it up, and luckily we had just gotten a VCR, so I recorded that crap, and I would watch that damn VHS over and over and over, and just an amazing performance. And that to me is really the Iron Maiden, done a million live videos and VHSs, but that show is, in my mind, when I think of live Iron Maiden, the first thing that pops up. And to keep this conversation going, let's bring on our first guest. I'm sure you heard of this guy. Hey, Francis, what's going on, man?
What's happening?
Yeah, I just, telling the story how I first, yeah, exactly. That's a great shirt, by the way.
Yeah.
How I first, got into Diano from, going backwards from, because literally Number of the Beast had just came out. I was an MTV kid generation, so when I saw Number of the Beast, Run to the Hills, I was like, went out and bought it. I then backtracked and got the first two, prior to that. And I actually ended up liking the first two more than Number of the Beast. Love Number of the Beast, don't get me wrong. But to me, there was just a certain heavy metal attack on the first two records with Diano fronting them. How do you feel? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I went backwards too. I didn't. You obviously you're a few years older than me, but I didn't hear Maiden. I think. What is that? Somewhere in Time. That's about the time when I heard him. From my buddy Ray. I'll mention Ray all the time. He and I were basically the small town, metalheads, like real true metalheads, not like those ones that were just in it for the summer or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so he was a huge Maiden freak, dude, huge. And I remember going to his house, going to his room, and one of the things I'll never forget, he had the Purgatory poster on his wall.
Badass.
One of the best pieces of artwork ever, I think.
Yeah.
And like I said, I went back later. I heard, I guess it was Wasted Years, Caught Somewhere in Time, all those songs, right?
Yeah, the more
Alexander
commercial.
the Great, all the stuff that's on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And but I remember, I think even back then, my buddy Ray was, it's all about uh, Killers, the album called Killers.
Yeah,
Like,
there you go.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
because I think you mentioned it, the album artwork. It was just, it's like, whoa, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? And even all these, and you know, your opinions seem to kind of change on albums. Like, especially when you're a kid, what's your favorite one? What, you know? But for a long time, I've said now that Killers is my favorite one. It's just a stacked album, dude, from like beginning to end. You know, and it has Purgatory, right? Or
Yeah.
Purgatory was a single, wasn't it? Or was it? I
Believe so.
can't even remember now.
Yeah, I haven't
But yeah,
tracked
Purgatory
this.
was a single, right? It was a 7-inch single, wasn't it?
It was a
If I
single.
remember.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They
yeah.
released
And
it
it
as
had
a single.
what did it have on B-side B? Was it the instrumental? I think Genghis Khan. I think, if I remember correctly. Somebody correct me. But
Yeah, correct us in the chat.
yeah. I think that's
Jake
what it was.
says,
yeah,
Genghis
I
Khan,
think it was
yeah.
Genghis Khan. But yeah, I mean, it was just obviously Iron Maiden, right? The biggest heavy metal band ever, I think.
Yeah, I mean, when you get down to it, it really is. Because
I mean, like real true heavy metal band.
Yeah.
There's nobody bigger than Iron Maiden.
No,
I don't think.
Iron Maiden
And-
can still sell out arenas to this day.
Yeah, exactly, dude. They're like, what? Almost 50 years old or whatever, the band. You know, they started like 70s. And, yeah, I mean, obviously, what can be said that hasn't been said, but about Iron Maiden, they're still going, they're still selling out. And they always did it with, you know, you didn't hear Iron Maiden on the radio till fuck ever. You know,
No,
so,
no, not at all. I mean, they broke in the U.S. because of MTV, not the radio. MTV
Right,
played
yeah, exactly,
Run to the
exactly.
Hills, and that was that. It took off.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, radio wasn't going to play that, but
No.
but yeah, I mean, but you know, it was one of those things where I went back, and you know, like I said, I started like around somewhere in time, and just yeah, I mean, Iron Maiden's obviously fucking Iron Maiden, right?
But too, like the
So
the music ruled, but then too the imagery and the merch that during the Diano eras, I always thought was the best for me. Like,
right.
you know,
Right.
the
It
shirt
was more.
designs.
Well, I mean, you had Evil on Number of the Beast, but
Yeah,
I don't know, something about the Eddie early Eddie stuff was just, I don't know. But no, Paul Diano had like a unique voice. Like he sounded like nobody. I don't think. I don't think
can't
nobody's
think
ever
of,
been able to sound like him.
It's like a gruffy, but still he could sing clean
He
when he
could
needed
sing.
to. Yeah, he could sing.
Yeah, he could get those highs, but he had like this rough edge about him. You know what I mean? It
Well,
was like he wasn't. He was the real deal. He wasn't like. He wasn't a vocalist, but he's
There
a
you
guy
go.
that could sing his ass off. That
He
makes
could
any
sing.
sense.
He could sing his ass off, but he was still like. To me, I always thought he had that street punk edge to him. You know,
Right.
And I think even Steve Harris said, you know, that they were looking for a somewhat punk rock type of front man at one point. You know, and that's when Diano
Yeah.
came into the picture. Even though he kind of had the look, he was metal as fuck. You know, with all the leather
Yeah,
and spikes,
he
and all
had
that.
The
It was
leather
just-
jacket and all that shit.
Dude, he had some of the best gauntlets in the business. Sometimes he'd be like on that Live at the
Yeah.
Rainbow video from.
Oh, dude, classic.
I wish we could show a bunch of that stuff, but I'm sure it'd be
Yeah, I
copyright up my ass. So
Yeah. I
unfortunately, can't. But yeah, I mean, that stuff was just like mind blowing. You know, to my young mind as a young kid getting into heavy metal, like. Killers was the shit, you know, like you just couldn't top it. And the end of the debut album, you know, all
Yeah, of course.
stacked with songs that are just fantastic. Where
Yeah, and those songs need his voice because when you hear Bruce Dickinson sing those, it's not
yeah,
the
it doesn't
same,
have
dude.
that.
He's too opera. You know what I mean?
I actually listened to today, just doing research, to the demos that they did with Bruce Dickinson. I guess they just put his vocals over.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it doesn't have that attack that Di'Anno has. No. And maybe it's because I'm just used to Paul singing those songs, but
yeah.
And we all know why they went and got Bruce, because they wanted to be bigger commercially. And
yeah, absolutely.
And that's, and it worked. But
I mean, honestly, I love fucking Bruce Dickinson Maiden too, right? But
yeah, this ain't a slamming on or talking down anything they did with Bruce Dickinson, because they became one of the biggest metal bands in the world.
Biggest
with that
bands
guy
ever, yeah.
Yeah, but we got to give Di'Anno, without him, this doesn't happen.
No, I mean, because I don't know if anybody's seen that early years Iron Maiden DVD. I'm buying that here. I don't know. It's been out a while now, but
yeah,
all the shit they went through before they got to like Paul Di'Anno, right? And once they found him, and the infamous Soundhouse tapes recording and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean the guy was, you hear people say, hey, well, he hadn't really done anything, and this, well, it doesn't matter. He left his mark on the underground. Without a doubt, way much more than any of us will ever do. That's for goddamn sure.
For sure. He,
you know what I mean?
He, I mean, dude, like I said, Iron Maiden doesn't happen without, Di'Anno there in the early years, because let's be honest, there was a new wave of British heavy metal scene where everybody was competing.
Right. Well, and that's the thing.
He was the edge that tucked them, I always thought, over the other bands in that scene.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, to me, they weren't. I don't even associate them with that. I don't, because they're just.
Well, I know they're above it.
Shoulders above everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, that's obvious.
Yeah. But even then, though, even like the first album, none of those bands could do what they were doing. Diamond Head and.
They did cool shit, but it was not on Iron Maiden level, man.
Not the where you're the songwriting is just way better.
Way better. Guitar playing, the aggression in the music is way better. It's not as melodic. It's almost like when Slayer, LA Slayer, when Slayer came out, and there really was no one could really compete with them, for not like 84 to 86 kind of era and metal. They were just top and that's what Iron Maiden was compared to the rest of new wave of British heavy metal. So I got a couple songs we're gonna play and a couple covers. Proscriptor requested we played the Absu cover of Transylvania.
Oh yeah, the fucking the instrumental.
The instrumental. So I'm gonna do two extreme bands that did some instrumentals of the Di'Anno era. So let's listen to some Absu doing Transylvania.
Fuck yeah.
Let me find that real quick. Here it is. Here we go. All right, yeah, Drew, that is Absu. It was an Iron Maiden tribute album called "To Arms." Absu did the cover right there that you listened to. Sent my way by a good old proscriptor.
Yeah, dude, that's a great ass fucking cover, dude.
Yo, man, so high intensity, right? It's just like
Yeah. It's like super fast but like right on, like everything's on.
Solos, everything.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, sir, man. Classic Absu. You cannot go wrong.
No, and that was when was that? When was that? Like 97, maybe? I don't even remember.
Yeah,
mid 90s, maybe mid
late
90s.
mid to late 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Water Drug Boy. We won't talk about that on here.
No. I just put that in the chat. Yeah. That's just for the chat in case anybody hadn't seen. But no, this is all about Paul Di'Anno.
We're not gonna
fucking
disgrace the name of the legend with that.
Yeah, no. Paul Di'Anno is, like I said, the guy. For a guy that recorded 2 albums with the band, how many has Iron Maiden recorded since then? And, he's still in the conversation. Well, Di'Anno and 2 albums, that's just way better than, you know what I mean? But I mean, like I said, obviously Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast, Peace of Mind, all that shit, right? But
yeah, the first 3 or 4 Nicholson albums are certified classics.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
But come on, man, those first 2, that's a heavy metal attack.
It really. I mean,
it's heavy fucking metal. There's no like fillers or happy songs or
dude. Like, you started off with you started off with Purgatory, right? Is that the song you played with? You opened up?
Yes, live. Yeah.
I mean, that song. Dude.
Come on, they never played songs like that again, ever.
No. And I mean, Phantom of the Opera is one of the greatest heavy metal songs of all time.
Yes,
it's up there. It's just such a perfectly written song. It's like every part of that song makes sense. It's like, yeah, they couldn't have done it any better than I don't think. Anyway, they probably listened to it like whatever,
Yeah,
you
probably
do when you're in the band,
themselves. But
but
shit,
that song is just. It's just
it's so good.
Heavy metal perfection, dude.
How you come up with such awesome
and the way he sings with that riff at the beginning.
Yeah, perfect. He even gets the vibrato in his voice when they do the little. I'm like, dude, this is amazing.
Phantom of the Opera is just that's a certifiable, as the kids say, a hood classic.
Yes, it's a certified hood classic right there. Wrathchild. I mean, there's just a lot of good
Innocent
stuff.
Exile. I mean, dude, the ending on I mean, I don't. But anyway, I mean, we're talking about Iron Maiden like it's like it's like something nobody knows about. But you get excited. It still gives me, and I know a lot of people,
dude,
that
those
same feeling, right?
Like the first time you heard them.
Right.
That's how good those albums are.
Dude.
They hit me like the first time I heard them. I was sitting there, God damn, this is still.
I mean,
amazing.
Oh, a Prowler?
Prowler, dude.
Dude. Come on, man.
How could you not remember when you finally got your license and you could finally play Prowler in your cassette player and just like,
you know what those albums are? You're right. Those are albums you fucking jam in the car with the fucking windows rolled down and just fucking. Just blasting.
Yes.
Those.
Yes. Those are driving muscle cars or whatever.
That's what Necrovore was blasting in those cars.
You know they were. John and Ross were blasting those old Maiden records.
Hell yeah, they were.
Picking up chicks.
Hell yeah, they were.
Fuck yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Fucking awesome, man.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, Genghis Khan rules too. I mean,
yeah.
It was kind of brave of them. I don't know if it was a thing or what, but to do another instrumental on the second album too.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what I mean?
dude. Because usually, I mean, most bands weren't doing that at that time.
Yeah.
Doing instrumentals, and their instrumentals are so fucking catchy with the riffs too.
No, it's like fuck.
Shit.
Yeah. I mean, fucking, we just heard Transylvania. So.
Yeah. You want to? You know what? Let's listen to another interesting cover.
Well, shit.
Angel Corpse doing "Speak of the Devil," Genghis Khan.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've heard this.
Check this out. All right, there you go. Some Angel Corpse doing Diano
cool.
era. Yeah, they did a great job.
So when I'm listening, I mean, it's a cool cover. They kind of made it their own,
Yeah, of course.
I think with like the double bassing and all that. But damn, dude, it just shows you how good fucking Clive Burr was.
Dude, he doesn't get credit.
You know what I mean?
It amazes me to this day how he tricked them into kicking him out. I mean, Nico McBrain.
Yeah.
Tricked them into kicking him out and him becoming the drummer. Because Clive was badass, dude.
I mean, dude, yeah. I mean, you listen to people try to do it's like, man, it just doesn't. It's just not the same. And I think of Clive Burr, I know he did Number of the Beast, but I still think of him as the Diano era. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's how I see it too. He The Eyes March, dude. All those rolls and fills that he does on that, it's insane. It sounds great.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, fucking
That lineup, and I know there was a different guitarist right on the first album. It wasn't.
Yeah,
Adrian
it was
Mitch,
Dennis Stratton.
Dennis Stratton, thank you. But anyway, those early era, man, that was just some pure magic heavy metal, man, going on in that stuff, dude.
They were like they're like Deep Purple with the classic Deep Purple lineup where everybody's just
just knows how to play their ass off.
You know what? Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
They remind me of fucking Deep Purple as as far as how good they are. But yeah, I mean, once they got Adrian Smith, it's like, oh fuck. I mean, Dennis Stratton was no slouch or nothing, right?
No, you can't be a slouch to be in that band.
No, you got to be.
Steve Harris would fucking out of there if you were like some type of slouch or something. You probably wouldn't even never hit the stage.
Did you ever come across I'm sorry. Did you ever come across one of those Soundhouse tapes, 7 inches?
Not an actual one, no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me either.
But I heard them. Yeah, they're great.
I mean, they're fucking rule, but I just those were so fucking rare.
That's like beyond
gold.
Yellow Goat.
It really is. It is beyond Yellow Goat. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude. Well, do you remember when you first watched the Live at the Rainbow video with Diano fronting on? Like, what was that?
Not really.
Because I remember it so well because there really just wasn't much to have at that time. This was the beginning of MTV. They used to show concerts.
Yeah.
And they showed that one. And I swear, dude, I think we had just literally gotten a VCR really around the time it came on. So I was all excited. You know what I mean? I recorded, and I swear I would watch it over and over. Because, they weren't showing Iron Maiden videos like non-stop on MTV either back at the time. So that video just has whenever I think of Iron Maiden, that's the thing that pops in my head.
The Live at the Rainbow?
Yeah, that's like...
Yeah, like I said, I said I didn't come into the picture until fucking somewhere in time, but the one I remember watching a lot was obviously Live After Death.
Live After Death. That's great, too.
Yeah.
Dude.
No, that's fucking awesome. That's a fucking badass album.
There's if you ain't got it, get it. There's a DVD of Iron Maiden early years, and it has all the Live at the Rainbow on there. You have it?
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Okay, great.
Yeah.
So,
and it also has that fucking badass. I think it's a black and white footage from.
Yes.
It's the record. It's the album release one.
Yes.
They're all fucking just
going at it, dude.
Rocking out and sweating their asses off. It's like playing that. That video is incredible. I mean, Live at the Rainbow. I mean, obviously, watching them like,
but that's like a
small place.
Yeah, like a club we would play or something. With the crowd going crazy
just fucking,
or something. Yeah,
Paul Diano's like sweating his ass off, but just fucking, just getting it, dude. Yeah, if you've never seen that, it's at the Ruskin Arms or something like that. If you've never seen that,
get onto YouTube and search because
watch that shit. Iron Maiden Live '80. I think it's called the Ruskin Arms. Or something, I don't know.
Watch it,
but yeah, it's the first album record release show. I think that's
you're gonna get a treat into what real heavy metal is when you watch that. Like this, the
yes,
pure.
Dude, it was just
no fucking
dudes in the front row just fucking and it's fucking incredible, man. Incredible,
it's so good, and that And, we got to give Paul, he's the front man. He's part of the kinetic energy that's going on in that thing.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's the Ruskin Arms. That
Thank
video,
you, sir.
Dude. Fuck. Rules.
So much good stuff, dude. I remember, too, I was such a fool when I was a kid, right? Because, what was Spencer's Gift had an incredible live poster of the Killers lineup live.
Ooh,
and I was like, I'll get it next time. Next time never came. That poster was gone. Got replaced with all the Dickinson stuff and all that. And then the only person, where I saw that poster once again, dude? When we stayed at the Incantations drummer.
Kyle?
No, the original. I can't think
Jim
of his,
Rowe?
Jim Rowe. When Jim Rowe put up Pod, he had that damn poster in his living room framed.
No way.
And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm fucking looking at this poster.
Well, at least you got to see it again.
Yeah, it was the coolest shit. Yeah, Jim Rowe had it. Sorry, I blinked out on your name, Jim, but yeah, dude, he put us up. So I was like, you have this poster. That is the most amazing shit, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I completely agree with that.
Yeah, they're two
Completely.
different frontmen. Two different.
Yeah, yeah.
And good, and they're both rights, for sure.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Bruce Dickinson's still going at it.
Ham flies the fucking plane.
yeah. That's just Iron Maiden saving money.
It is.
Like, one of you guys has to learn how to fly.
Remember, you got to drive the van. Well, now someone got to drive the plane. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. It's driving the van. It's a chauffeur, but in a much bigger scale.
It was cool to see, Francisco, that they what's the word, reconciled with him later on when you saw the
this
pictures.
year, right?
It was pretty recent that you saw the pictures of them with him, and then Bruce with him, and I think I heard that Steve Harris started taking over his medical payments. Well, the Iron Maiden did. I think
really?
I read that. Yeah,
Wow.
they started helping him with his bills and all that too.
Yeah, I think Iron Maiden, whoever runs their like social media, posted a picture of Steve Harris and Paul Di'Anno when they met today, like when they,
Reconciled. And
ran into each other. Yeah. And then there was one with Bruce and I think Paul Di'Anno too.
Yeah. Because, I could totally see it, when they're young guys, and we all been there when we were young guys, and probably young guys in this chat. When you're like, oh, fuck that shit, fuck them and fuck that. And,
Right.
That's how you act when you're kicked out of band when you're like in your early 20s or whatever, or leave the band. But it's cool that they got past that, and they got to fucking say, hey, we did some great shit, man.
I've never heard anything bad about anybody from Iron Maiden.
No. Not at all.
You know what I mean? It's like,
I always heard they're professionals.
That fucking Dave Murray's a fucking dickhead.
The only time I heard anything bad about Iron Maiden is coming from fucking Sharon fucking Osbourne.
Oh, yeah, her and Bruce Dickinson. Or
Yeah.
Bruce.
Yeah. And well, surprise, look, considered the source, So.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I had a chance, man. I know this is not about, but I didn't fucking take up on it. So I know somebody that knows Adrian Smith pretty well, and somehow I don't even know why, but they came to Houston, and like, hey, can you go to the show or whatever? I'm like, no, unfortunately I couldn't. But oh yeah, we hung out with Adrian Smith for a while after the show and went backstage and had fucking drinks with him. I was like, oh fuck, damn, that would have been fucking badass.
I probably told this story before, but I'm telling it secondhand. I'm trying to get Mr. Bob Catlin from SA Slayer and so on here to talk about it, but he told me this story once. And just to me, this sounds how cool fucking Paul is. Back in the 80s, the Slayer guys went and followed them around when they were playing in Texas. And if I remember the story correctly, in Dallas, they snuck backstage. And we're drinking the band's beer.
Badass.
Yeah, the Slayer guys, Bob, and I'm guessing all of them. I could be wrong, but I wouldn't believe it's all of them. Steve Cooper, all of them are. They're all back there.
That's a badass story, dude.
Yeah, and the one that bust them is Paul Di'Anno.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he's like, hey mate, you're drinking our beer, and they're like, oh yeah, it's all right, and he goes, well, give me one. And he started hanging out with him, drinking with him, dude. And it sounds like from what I remember, Bob telling me, is like, he was like, cool, just hanging out with him. They're like, how'd y'all get back here? And they're like, oh, we just came. And he's like, oh, pretty cool. And they hung out partying with him, those showtimes.
It's no secret that the guy was a party animal.
Yeah. So, trying to get
fucking rules. That reminds me of that story that Betsy Bitch lady said when she was stealing fucking Megadeth's beer, or what was it?
Yeah, something like that.
That's cool, man. That rules.
Yeah,
that's
Paul
kind of
was
shit.
like, he was just like, well, give me one, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Fucking badass, dude.
That rules. That's a good story.
Yeah. Dude, if I could get damn Catlin on here, he has the best story. So sometimes I would just go down because he used to work at the Robot Monster at the old location.
Yeah.
We would just go in there to hang around with fucking Bob just to hear old metal stories.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Dude, he has like for the old San Antonio. This is off subject, but he rules, dude. Come on, Bob, come on the damn show.
He's the kind of guy you just fucking sit there and listen to. Talk
I don't
all
even
night,
put
right?
him solo, man. Let him go. This
Yeah,
time,
exactly.
yeah. So
Imagine,
that's what secondhand story, but that's a fucking cool story, Slayer guys hanging out with Paul Di'Anno, drinking backstage, drinking their beer. Dude,
and another thing,
ahead,
I think, speaking of Paul Di'Anno, I remember somebody mentioning this. We always talk about ooh is associated with Tom Warrior, but he did ooh way before Celtic Frost on Killers, on the album Killers. I think he does it a couple times where he goes ooh or whatever. So
Paul
Di'Anno,
right. And
I don't know if anybody else. I don't know anybody else who did it before him.
Tom probably ran with that, like, damn.
But yeah, I mean, anybody can think of anything. But yeah, he did it. He did it way before fucking Tom Warrior did. But yeah,
I had the Blaze era poster though. Never.
Blaze
Bailey. The guy, sung after
Robert Plant. I don't know. I've never been a Zeppelin guy, but we're not here to talk about Zeppelin.
Robert Plant, he did it first, but it ain't no metal style.
Yeah, it didn't have that like
didn't
fucking
have that sickness in it.
Yeah. I think it's on Purgatory. Doesn't he do it on Purgatory? I can't remember right now. Fucking Fraser, I started it.
When he was taking a dump when he was 1 year old.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah.
All right, let's throw another jam in here, man. Let's go back to that Maiden.
Made in Japan? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, because I think that's the one we won't get too many hits on.
No, you won't.
All right. Well, shit, we've been talking about. Let's just hear it. This is where they fast and live.
It's a
Fraser's got the important question of the night here, Francisco.
What's that?
Who's better, Ozzy or Diano?
God damn.
Fraser.
Well, it's like asking, what. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna answer that.
Yeah, like the chat was saying, they're playing them songs with so much fucking passion and just upbeat, man.
Yeah,
going
super
at
fast on that.
Yeah, they fly by. They're playing like a minute shorter than they really are, or something. But that's
No, yeah, totally. They're fucking
playing.
thrash. They're thrash almost.
It's proto thrash at some point, yeah. But yeah, man, fucking Diano, dude, he was just like a metal icon, Wow.
Their even their band photos with him when he was in the band are cooler.
Oh,
You know
for
what I
sure,
mean?
dude. He just makes the band look cooler. No offense, Bruce. Bruce, don't get mad, but he was taller. He usually wore leather and spikes all the time or whatever. Sometimes threw in a white pirate shirt, throw things off, but he still had his spikes on, his gauntlets,
But I don't want to be a pirate.
Exactly. Fucking good stuff. So I wanted to get my wife on here, but she won't come on. But she saw the Judas Priest Point of Entry Iron Maiden Killers tour.
Oh, get her on.
She won't.
I'm a can she hear this?
Yvonne got a poser alert.
She's like, who's that for? It's for you.
She's like, hey, I was the one who was there. Maybe you should get it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, no, I'm trying to, that's my angle there.
Yeah, I sent a bunch of things out to everyone, but this show was last minute. I wasn't planning on going live tonight or anything.
Oh, of course.
So, good old Francisco showed up, so thank you, sir.
Yeah, I mean, that's dude. Oh, and so also what was weird is, you know how people post, everybody knows exactly when everybody died and what time and all that shit online. Martin Ain died on the same day.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, fucking Martin Ain died on the same fucking day. How long has that been now? Like, has it been like 5 years now?
I was gonna say like 5-7 years.
When did Martin Ain die? Pull it up.
Wait a minute, officer. We're gonna do a little. You were here. You at the show. Why didn't you say anything?
Oh, Possum didn't
Waffle.
say anything.
You were there. Oh,
He's scared.
Don't worry. I'm much nicer
He
than
was
I am on the
starstruck.
internet.
He's like, "Oh my God, it's Necron." I can't see anything.
Necron is moving all right for his age, I guess. I don't know. Yeah,
He
man.
did.
Well,
He said he did say. Oh, Carl don't remember you.
you did? Uh-oh. Idiot alert.
You didn't really make much of an impact, I guess.
Okay, you were part of when I was talking with and I remember that. He said you were the dude that told me I look a lot different than I do on the internet, and I remember saying, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But I was
exactly.
I was in the middle of talking. We were all talking to Revic. Revic was the star of the show after their set. He was being, surrounded by the fans, I should say.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking cool. Yeah, now I remember now. Fuck yeah, dude. That was a fun show. But we're not talking about the Pius Levis. We're talking about Paul Diano.
No, yeah. But yeah, man, fucking Paul Diano is just, I mean, the fact that he just basically did it until he couldn't.
Another like.
I mean, I know, obviously he wasn't singing the way he could.
Yeah.
Due to him, not really, taking care of himself too well, but he did it till he couldn't do it anymore. You know what I mean?
Hey,
so,
he was still living it through all those years.
Yeah,
still
he really was.
out,
well, and I was going to ask, I don't know if you ever got.
That.
Did you ever get into his Battle Zone stuff?
I have little poser alert. I say my wife has one CD.
Yeah, there's
they were pretty good. Good straight metal.
yeah, it's good stuff. That Battle Zone album, I think from '86 or something. Yeah. So.
King says the last one he did was really good.
Oh, Fraser's the only one here that has the last fucking body album.
Probably so, yeah. And I'm sure Fraser has everything Paul Di'Anno ever released.
Yeah, of course he does.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that stuff is cool. It's good, but I mean, dude, Iron Maiden and Killers, come on.
Yeah, well, you know.
You know what I mean?
Sometimes surprisingly, people don't believe it, but sometimes, it has to be a certain core of people together that makes the band great. Not just one person or two people,
exactly.
But it's that whole energy that feeds off all those personalities in the band, and that's what they were doing on those early Maiden albums. They, it just was fucking working. Speaking of working, this dude's been working a lot too.
Unchain the colors before my eyes. Watch out. Flickers above us. I don't know. I'm making up words. I don't know the lyrics.
Way more reverb, dude.
Yeah. Not enough reverb, not loud enough. Sarcastically.
No.
Like that. Yeah. I like that. What's up, fellas? How you doing?
Good. How are you, bud?
Not good. Not good. I can't believe it, man. But the comment I made about it earlier was, well, if Lemmy's allowed to die, so's Paul Di'Anno. I mean, come on, man. Those are the gods, The gods have fallen. Another god has fallen. Rest in peace, Paul Di'Anno.
For sure, dude.
Yep.
Look at T-Bone.
T-Bone. Well, sorry.
T-Bone coming in.
T-Bone just out of
Swinging.
nowhere.
He's coming in swinging. Yep. It's true.
Facts, dude. Mental health is just as important as your physical health. You got to keep an eye on both.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Now, JD, you were telling us you had an actual experience.
Yes, I do. I
didn't want to hear the story till we went live, so let's hear it, dude.
Yeah.
So it was 2009, I think. Maybe, 2009, 2010. And Di'Anno was doing a tour. And he was coming into the States. Now, everybody knows, and if you don't, ring the alarm, right? But, he was living in Brazil for the longest time. And apparently he was having some issues. Paul Di'Anno and gambling are like real good buddies, right? So he was just like a lot of stories and drama and a whole bunch of financial crap he was dealing with, right? And so the word was that's why he was like, let's hit the road, let's go do a thing. He had to, have fun, A, and B, financially recuperate. But there was something else going on that nobody was really talking about. There was a lot of speculation talking about, drugs. It's like, no, but he's not on drugs anymore. So then, what the hell's going on, right? And I think this was already the start of whatever led him to what has, taken him. Pardon me. And so what happened was I was working at Best Buy, and this was during the years that Best Buy had an instrument department. So they weren't just DVDs and computers and stereos, but they had guitars and high dollar shit, Gibsons and whatever, right? The Fenders, American Made, and all the good shit. And so to generate more buzz, they would do things like in stores and meet and greets and actually, on a side note, totally horrible at telling the story. Mike Scacia, that's how I met Mike Scacia one time, because he was a rep for Gibson guitars, and he just walked in one day. I was like, what the fuck? And it was super cool. He was repping for Gibson guitars. But anyways, back to the story. So there was a Paul Di'Anno's supposed to play in the big venue in our town down here in the Rio Grande Valley, and I heard that we were allowed to invite famous artists to our stores to do these in-persons and meet and greets and shit. And so I was like, wow, dude, can you imagine? Can you imagine if Paul Diano just, fucking limps on in here, and fucking sits down with us and just, signs photos and the whole thing, right? CDs and records and whatever. And yeah, the Best Buy was going to get, the buzz over like, yeah, we have a musical instruments department. Paul Diano's here, so we're legit. Come on by. Come on down and get your guitar, right? And so I started getting the thing going. I emailed the people who are like his management, and again through permission from my boss, and the letterhead of Best Buy and all that shit. So they responded, and I was like, hey, it would be great if, since he's going to be in the area, if he could come to here. What do you guys ask for, or what would you do? And it was also to promote some album I think he had just come out with. Yeah, I wonder if there's an album that came out in 2009. If I'm a year on or off, plus or minus, that's the year that he was supposed to come to the shop. So, Frazier, do your fucking metal encyclopedia and fact check this, right? Anyways, and so everything was going, dude. I was already making orders to make these like big old tall banners and not banners, like corrugated plastic signs that we were gonna like put up. It was gonna be all out. We were gonna close the whole department, set up tables, and have people come and visit them. And buzz started going, and next thing you know, people were like, "What? Paul Diano? He's gonna come to the store? What? Last minute, he cancels, and he canceled everything. He didn't even play the fucking show. He canceled everything, and it was real dramatic. Like there was shit talking about him and money and all this shit, but I think what was happening is he was getting sick, dude. You know what I mean?
So,
and he just bailed on the whole thing. He did at the last minute, and apparently they were there in town, but they didn't go to the show. They didn't do nothing. So if you're there with a whole bunch of people, you've already made the trip from another country, and you're just gonna stay in your room and not even play the show, something was going on.
And lose out on all the money that you're gonna make, right?
I mean,
that's the reason you're there.
Fuck the money you're gonna make. What about all the money you spent already? You know what I mean? Like, dude, you're in the negative. Oh, okay.
You gotta start, making money, or.
So it was really weird. Nobody, and then I looked like a dick because they're like, I knew you were bullshitting. It was too good to be true. Like, bitch, I was talking to the fucking manager in the emails, bro. Like, it was him, okay? And it was all set up, and then it just fell apart the last minute. We regrettably have to tell you that we will not be making it. Like, they sent a letter out, and then that show got canceled. So I was like, okay, it wasn't just like here. It was the whole town got denied. Paul Denido, he denied us, but that would have been fucking cool, man. That's my Diano story.
Sounds like probably around
put the
time.
no in Diano.
Oh, yeah, you have to do it live for you. But yeah, it probably sounds about right, JD. That maybe that's probably when the medical issues started popping up. Maybe something.
He had a big old bonsai. He was walking around with a cane. He'd already looked a little bit fucked up,
Yeah.
He wasn't exactly a spring chicken.
More than 10 years ago, you said?
2009.
Yeah. Around 9, give or take a year. So whenever his discography shows a release during that year or so, or somewhere in there. Oh, and I have a show and tell, on a Paul Diano show and tell that I don't think anybody here owns. I'm about to flex on everybody.
Uh-oh.
Let me go grab it. I'll be right back.
I wish I had exciting music to play.
I don't know. Do bum bum bana. Bum bum bana 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 bum bum bana. Anybody know what that is?
I'll give you a clue. Peter plays it with his butt from Family Guy. Have you ever seen that video? He has the harmonica in his butt. Come on. Okay.
Oh, look at Matt Nevermore Rules got it.
Yeah, he got it.
I didn't think you'd get it.
Possum Blossom was right behind them. Match game. All right, JD, what do you got here?
All right, so here's the appetizer, right?
Oh,
boom! This just came in today. The Omnibus Volume 1 just released. Fucking rules. This isn't what, but just for you, Carl.
Me. Yeah, that's a flex on me.
Hey, and guess what else I have? I have the Conan the Barbarian Omnibus also put aside for me. Oh, so I got the Savage Sword, and anyways, that's not what we're doing here. This is what we're doing here. If anybody, aka Fraser, if you have this on CD, that'd be cool because I've never seen anybody even talk about this rare ass CD. The Maiden Years, right? Tribute to Iron Maiden. I like the cover art. I was like, oh, it's Killers, but it's a babe, right? Whatever. Right? It's a painting of the girl and she's not all messed up, right?
So this means Fraser's jealous. He says, "How gay?"
Oh, he's asking how gay, like how gay, and you show him. You know, he wants to know. He's curious. Here are the tracks. So you're gonna notice something interesting about these tracks. Can I Play with Madness? 2 Minutes to Midnight. Who sang those songs? Who recorded those songs? Right, that's fucking Dickinson.
Yeah.
Not on this CD. This is Di'Anno singing all these songs with this band, even singing "Can I Play with Madness?"
What?
Yeah, dude.
What? How did they
Never
get
even heard that before.
A bootleg?
Look, hallowed be thy fucking name with Di'Anno, bro.
Right,
this is Di'Anno.
How does it sound though? What does it sound like?
Suffer. You're not gonna know.
Is it a good sound, or is it like a live thing or something?
No. It's good. It's not bootleg like a live show. Look, there he is. There's Di'Anno.
Okay. I was like, all right.
So like it's his band playing the songs in the studio, and they're just like,
Yep. It's recorded album. Here's the lineup.
Put one of those songs on to play.
You want to hear it? Let me go get my player, dude.
Yeah.
Some of this is like.
Fraser's all jealous. Where'd you get
Fraser
that?
is boned up right now, boy. He's like,
hey,
where'd you get that at?
And I'll tell you this too. It's not a bootleg. It's not a bootleg. Let me go get my player real quick. This is totally worth the spin, dude. Give me a second.
I definitely. He is boned up.
Fraser's pissed. He's scouring the internet right now looking for that shit.
I'm checking eBay right now.
I need that right now.
Oh, I'm English, not you. You're gonna play that card, Fraser. That ain't gonna happen.
I'm English. You're not. No, you're not. You're a fucking hillbilly from Texas.
You're a black metal hillbilly.
Yeah.
6 hours later.
Yep.
Dude, I never knew that existed. That
I never even heard. No, I mean, why would I know that? I wouldn't know that.
Yeah, it's not like I said. I wonder if there's a CD.
Can't find it on YouTube at all. Yeah, it's like, what is this?
It's covering
Dickinson
songs.
Are you sure it's not like Pablo Diana or something? Just some guy that's, you know,
Paul Diablo.
Paul Diablo, Pablo Diana, covering Iron Maiden. Bunch of drunk people bought it, thought it was Paul Di'Anno.
Some guys from the Valley made it, and they tricked
yeah,
JD.
Exactly. Uh-oh, Fraser's got 1,000 questions.
He's on the case. Detective Dawson. Soulseek. Yeah, I'll go take a look on Soulseek and see if it's on there. Oh, while he's setting that up, I will be doing a new video of a batch of head split records that I got. Ah, that looks cool. I know what that
looks
is.
like a Pius Leva CD.
It sure did. Puchidurium, I totally jammed out already. It fucking rules. All these rule.
Uh-oh. Breaking news. What does that say on the bottom? Looks like
This is
Keanu sings
Gaga.
his songs.
Okay, check it out. I had to take out my Pius Leva CD in order to put on this one, so points for me. My Pius Leva CD lives in my CD player.
Well, I'd like to hear that.
if he's not singing all these songs, I'll remember as soon as I hear it. But I remember hearing some of it, like Diano doing what? No. Oh shit, that's right. Yeah, Steve Overland, Grimmett, Paul Diano. Okay, he's on some of these.
Yeah.
All right, that makes more
Steve
sense.
Grimmett. Oh well, we got to hear a
Steve
Diano
Grimmett
song.
that's another one of Fraser's fucking
That just bonered him up even more.
boner of the month right there too.
It just went another inch.
Centerfold. All right, let's put on a Diano track.
Boner jams.
Boner Jams, 99. Okay, so here are the Diano selections. Wrathchild, Running Free, Phantom of the Opera, Iron Maiden.
Well, those are his songs.
Well, I'm saying, which one do you want me to put on?
Oh,
Wrathchild, Running Free, Phantom of the Opera, Iron Maiden. With a totally different band in 1999. You know what I mean? Like, it's worth like, well, let's all get disappointed.
Yeah.
So which one?
I don't know.
Wrathchild, Running Free.
Wrathchild's fine.
Look, the bar is set so high for the world with Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, I mean,
So let's see.
I don't know if I want to hear that.
Then that's the one we're going to listen to. That feeling,
Well, that's what I agree with. We're
I
going to
don't
go
know
with
if I
that
want to
one.
hear that.
we're about to be either disappointed or entertained. You know, so let's go to track
Who's singing
7.
on this one? Is this the one with
This is
Steve
Diano.
Grimmett?
No,
Oh,
it's
it's
Diano. It's Diano.
Oh, okay.
That's why I give a fuck. Otherwise, Grimmett,
Oh, okay.
Grimmett,
So
Schmimmett.
it's just another
Fuck that.
band playing. Yeah.
Yeah, bunch of hired guns, hired goons. Let's see how the volume is. I'm gonna bleed into it here for a second. Let's see. Go.
Sepsis. Oh, okay. That shit's terrible.
Down.
Oh fuck! I was on the wrong. I'm over here turning it down on the wrong channel. Sorry. There we go. Listen to the drums; they're all different.
I've been doing so long with you now, you won't get away from my grace. Been living so long and hiding behind that false veil. You know when I don't let you wake up and lost to live.
That's how they do it live.
You lose and your feelings are just the remains of your past.
Fuck yeah, right?
Standing in the wings and you wait for the curtain to fall.
Cutting.
Knowing the terror and holding you have on the soul.
There you go.
I know that your golden strikes me and baby and
Bruce who?
you know I'm helpless when you're mesmerizing can call.
Fucking drums sound like shit.
Song, that part right there.
What
Yeah.
was that, Francis?
The way that time change right there.
Oh, yeah. Amazing.
Watch out.
Don't you stay from the way, yeah. Watch your step, he's out to get you, come on, baby. Don't you stray from the narrow way,
A little bit of extra chile. Solo. but it's
passable.
Oi.
Yeah.
Hey! Hercules!
Come on, motherfuckers, are you tired out there? Put your hands scream for me!
Bass tone. Wah, 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 wah. Wah. You ever heard that on the original version? Wah, 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 wah. It's like way in the mix, buried in there. Fuck yeah, dude. I've had this CD for like 15, 20 years. Fraser, where you been?
You know and I know and she knows and they know and we know and everybody knows.
I'm running and hiding in my dreams, you're always there. You're the phantom of the opera, you're the devil, you're just out to scare. You damage my mind and my soul, it just flows through the air. You haunt me, you taunt me, you torture me backwards, you
And here comes Johnny with the CD has been released multiple times with different album titles.
Hey, that's interesting.
I didn't know. I
That's
never heard of
interesting.
it. Shit. That fucking ruled,
Yeah.
dude. That was a cool
Yeah, I
it-
didn't even
little
know
treat.
he redid those.
It's not like a great thing, but for a fan, it's
Yeah.
worth it. I mean, the drums sound like shit. They're not the original
Yeah,
versions,
they're
you
really shitty
know.
songs.
But his vocals are still like,
Dude,
they're there.
They sounded good.
Yeah, they're
dude, there's an argument. They say like, okay, so the thing is that he was let go of the band because the band wanted to take the music the next level. That was the next level. That's what they kept saying, right?
there. Yeah,
Dude,
that's
this guy-
kind of.
There's this YouTube video. I gotta find it. He's like, "Oh, really? Let's see what that what that means." So he's like, he starts comparing Diano singing to Bruce singing, and he's like, "What the fuck were they thinking?" Like, Bruce can sing totally badass, but like, he was being very specific. He's like, "Okay, so when he plays these notes," and the guy's nerding out, right? So he's showing you what the notes are on the piano, but when he's like, "Ah," you know, Bruce goes, "Ah," like he screams. He
can't,
doesn't like sing.
He can't he can't sing the Diano songs. It's just he doesn't have that.
I remember watching Diano one time talk on an interview, and they got into the whole thing about, with him and Bruce Dickinson. He wasn't being a dick or mad. He goes, well, I mean, if they just told me they wanted me to sing operatic, I would have done it. And he was like, I was like, oh, kind of true. I mean, you didn't give him a chance, you just let him go.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
No, pues está cabrón. Hey, I've played Battlezone before.
Oh, it might have been Razor
Kind of
Fist.
safe. I think it's kind of safe if you want to play a song called War Child by Paul Di'Anno's Battlezone. Pretty
Do
good
you have
little
it
jam.
queued, or you need me to get it?
No, I don't have it. I'm a fucking guest here, man. What am I putting in doing work over here?
You make me look it up. All right,
You want me to plug in your DVD player, man? I'm here visiting.
yeah,
Shit.
Shit. I ain't getting paid here, motherfucker.
Lord. Do you have it? All right. What is it called again?
It's Battlezone. The song's called War Child.
Battlezone War. There it is. Give me a
Pretty good little tune, man.
No, not Battlezone War movie. Fucking goddamn it.
You know what's a
Paul
trip
Di'Anno's
too is
Battlezone.
coincidentally last week there was a picture that came up on the interwebs of I think it was a Maiden show and in Brazil, and Paul Di'Anno was just chill. He's just sitting. He's super fucking big already, right? He got got sick.
Yeah.
He's huge. He's sitting in a chair, right? And he's just chilling there, minding his own business. And like the camera, like you can see, like it's like a backstage area, and Bruce just like, boink, he just appears. He walks in, right? And so the camera's like, oh shit, and like films Bruce like walking in. Bruce, being chill and cool, and he walks like there's nobody in here. It's a table full of chairs, and it's just Paul, and he walks right up to him, and Paul's just chilling, and he looks over his shoulder, and he's like, "Oh, hey man, what's up?" He's like, "Hey man," gives him a hug, everything. I wonder, like, there's something going on. You know what I mean? Like now, like in context of what's transpired, I'm thinking, fuck man, what if he was already like in bad and they were like visiting him, like checking on him,
Yeah, very well
And
could be.
They might have
some cameraman was just
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, damn. Like he couldn't even walk very well, and the fact that he was at this big concert, yeah, that was not an accident.
This was no accident.
Nope.
All right. you got that. It's my computer's the hamster's spinning the wheels, but we're getting there.
Oh.
We're getting there. Here. It's all I'm working, Necron. Why don't you upgrade? Because I'm cheap.
So hey, it's cool. This many people showed up to talk about Paul Di'Anno.
Yeah. I didn't really think of doing it until you said it, and then you said, "Well, do it on your channel," and I was like, "Oh." Okay.
Well, I had done like 2 days in a row or whatever. I was like,
Yeah, I hear you. And I was I was JD's DJ.
Dude, I was
That's
gonna
why I
thank you
went
for that,
live
man.
For those morning shows.
oh yeah, no shit.
Both days coming and going.
Those were kind of fun though, because first you're already done with it. You don't got to do anything, mess around with anything else the rest of the day. Everybody got the jam out, get their morning going. But anyway,
it's perfect timing.
Let's jam some Battlezone War Child. Let's hear it.
Yeah, there you go. Pretty good tune, man.
Let's check it out.
Can't you see?
That was pretty badass. That was
Yeah, dude. Good
that
stuff,
was
man.
probably more metal probably anything that Maiden was doing at that moment, and like this being heavy metal.
Yeah, and the reason I chose that one is because it kind of had that that kind of what is it? Sanctuary, Murders in the Room.
Yeah.
kind of-
Yeah, it was very
It had that
upbeat.
beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had that beat. So that's good stuff, man. If you guys aren't too familiar with that, check it out. I think he did 2 albums? I don't even remember.
That's
I gotta
what
get it.
thought. Yeah.
Yeah, Fall Down. That was the first one. I think that came out 86.
I'm still impressed by that song JD played. What year were those recorded, JD? Did they say?
Well, it was released in '99. I'm imagining it's
Okay,
it's
late
got to be
90s.
a year in production, or so, right?
Yeah.
Put together. But that's the only time info that it notates on here. It's on the back, I think. Yeah. So this one was by Metal Store, some fucking distro or whatever out of Switzerland. Produced in the UK. Selected Sound Carrier. 1999. Published in 99, so yeah.
Well, thank you, Mike Violate. Us Hammond
Hammond
Eggers are very
Eggers.
proud.
That always makes me so happy. Rip, you beautiful soul. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I mean,
Okay, Battlezone had 3 albums. I thought it was 2. It was 3. Fraser correct.
oh, yeah, Fraser knows
he's
for
the
sure.
He's Fraser Encyclopedia.
He has that Metal Zone. What is it called? Metal Zone encyclopedia. He's got it like always on his phone.
Fraser's
Never-
Fraser's the metal zone of fucking distortion pedals. You know.
He is popular. He is popular.
But
But
there's not a lot going on.
there's one thing going on, that's for sure.
Benzene. You know what? Let's go
Let's
back.
go buy a copy so Fraser can't get one.
He'll be like, no, son of a
Everybody
bitch.
buy these out quickly. Buy them all out. With however many copies
Fraser
are
can't
left.
Get it. If it's not on Amazon, he's not going to be able to get it.
Yeah, he's not going to go to, what is it,
He's not
Discogs
gonna-
and all that.
Discogs.
No,
He'll send me the link. Damn, look at this on Amazon. It's worth like $100. He always does that when I play something.
Dude, I
Or
want to
just
say
go
I
out
got this
there.
at a half price books or something, or a CD, or maybe I got this in San Antonio.
CD Trader.
CD Trader.
Yeah.
CD Trader.
Yep.
Way overpriced, I'm sure.
Oh,
you
he
know,
was always
'cause-
overpriced.
Dude.
I burned CD Trader good because I knew he fucked up, and it was a sorry guys, gonna make you upset, but it was a Manowar live album, but I knew it was a 2-disc, but he had it priced as a 1-disc. So I went up there and bought it, and he was, oh, this is a 2-disc.
I can picture his voice when you said that.
Yeah, dude. He was like, this is,
Yeah.
and I go, isn't the price the price? He's like, he knew I got him. He was like, yeah. He was mad about it. And I was like,
You can't
"Ah."
just change it right there at the register.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
well,
and-
the price, right?
Yeah. He
He's
was like
"Ah."
578 pounds. Like, he was a huge person.
Yeah, I know. I
man.
went
And, like,
there a few times.
Yeah, everybody called him Fat Rick. I mean,
he
it
just
wasn't
sit
no joke. It was
Patrick. His name should instead of Patrick. Patrick.
Patrick. Homeboy would come in sometimes with, I thought he was going to come in feeding, like, the person working with him. He had, like, 2 foot longs. No, they were for him.
That's for him, bro.
Well, it was a guy and his son, right, that ran the place.
His son's real cool.
Son?
Yeah, his son, him and his son, from what I remember, had kind of like a falling out.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, his son, oh god, he's probably gonna kill me because I used to know him pretty cool. We used to hang, see him at shows. He's a cool kid, cool guy.
Fraser,
Can't call
I'll
him
buy
a
the
kid
CD,
anymore.
Fraser, and sell it to you for $100. How bad do you want it?
I did look on it. How much was it, Fraser? Oh, or was it sold out? You
I'm
couldn't
sure
get
they
it.
don't have any on Amazon.
Yeah, and if they are, they're
I don't think they.
overpriced.
I wonder if they even
Gordon.
did the.
Thank
Oh,
Gordon.
dude, that guy. You know what?
Gordon's a cool
He
guy.
used to go to the Austin Record Convention, and I got a lot of badass shit from Gordon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He was probably had his all the killer shit his dad would get, and he'd sell it at reasonable prices. I hope.
yeah. Gordon
Yeah.
was. Yeah, Gordon wasn't a ripoff.
Gordon had R&R in the flea market, right?
Yes, Rock Around the Clock. Because Fat Rick left that and went to his shop, CD Trader.
On Parent Vital.
Yeah. And then I think Gordon had Rock Around the Clock. Yeah.
Yeah, I used
That's a cool shop.
I used to buy from Gordon at the Austin Record Convention, like back in the mid-'90s.
Teddy says he sees him. Yeah. Car shows.
Oh, at car shows? Me and Teddy got to go to a car show together. You take your classic, and I'll take my modern.
There you go.
And we'll race Frazier.
Hey, he's slow.
Oh,
Never mind. This car. I meant this car.
For $3. What's on Discogs for $3? That CD?
Probably this.
well, so better buy it
Better run to it.
before
Everybody,
Frazier
hurry up. Yep.
Frazier figures out how to use Discogs.
Everybody buy these out so Frazier can't get one, and then he can be jealous of everybody. Come on, guys. We got to beat him to it. Anyways. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Gordon does SA record shows now. Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude, I haven't dealt with that dude in years.
That they had a big Kiss collection of stuff. The dude was a huge Kiss fan. Like a memorabilia fucking little corner of history there. And the other thing that was really cool that got me real interested in that place was he was really into necrophagia. The guy Rick, and he had like a box set of necrophagia and some pretty cool collector stuff that he was real proud of it.
Was it the Phil Anselmo stuff or all?
No, it was a Phil Anselmo stuff. It was That's probably why, right? Oh, because he was a big to Pantera, right? He used to say, "Oh,
bingo.
I booked Pantera. I booked Pantera back when." That's what it was. I'm over here thinking Killjoy, badass. This guy's over here Pantera. But to be honest though, those albums that Phil played on are killer. That's 100 times better than any Pantera shit he ever did, dude.
Oh fuck, by far, dude.
100,000 times.
There
you go.
This Creaturorium that just came out on Headsplit, which I'll be doing a review on, and some other ones here coming up.
Is that like a tribute band, or what is that?
No, dude, it's a German band that is like into that style, and it's really good. But it's here. I'll put it solo so you can see it. I just got this today from Headsplit. Here, hold on. This is if you're into that style of Fuchihar that Necrophagia did, and even kind of Season of the Dead stuff too, and some Autopsy in there as well.
Damn.
Really, it's on Headsplit right now if you want to check it out.
Sweet.
Good shit. I enjoy it. Roy put out a couple things by them in the past. You might have heard him talking about them. I think he showed it, like interviewed them and did a couple things, but then this full length just showed up on Headsplit. Yeah, cool. There you go. See, you even got it from Johnny. Johnny knows his shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I wouldn't want to make this a super long show. I think an hour and 30 minutes is pretty good. Yeah. So, you want to play a jam going out, guys, or any last things you want to say? I know, Francisco, you might want to talk about something.
Tune in to Wednesday. I got a show Wednesday with Justin, and then Thursday, Bloodstoned is going to be joining me. So, yeah, look out for stuffs coming up, and I'll be doing something around Halloweenish to unload this stuff that Tommy Cock Vomit sent me.
Oh yeah, dude, that was fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, actually, I got another box from him today.
Did you?
Oh, yes.
Damn, Cock Vomit going crazy.
Santa. That's why cool. I said he's from now on Santa Cock Vomit.
Santa Cock Vomit. That's funny.
That's a mental picture.
Yeah, but it's but yeah, man. So that's it. Just check it out. It was badass hanging out with JD this past weekend, jamming out.
Oh, dude, those videos rule, dude. So
getting ready.
It's weird, right? Like it's a long set, or it's a full set, and then the second time you play it through, you're like, "Are we missing anything?" No, dude, we just flew through the whole set.
We just flew through the whole set.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, we played the set about 2.5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but they're not too short. They're not too short. A minute and a half, 2 minutes.
I don't know. That Dead Show Rise, that was the first time you guys attempted it.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, like
Pretty much, yeah.
like we
had to
kind
run
of ran
through
through
it.
this part, and then okay, let's record it. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, that was really the kind of the first time we ran through it, the entire thing, I think.
Badass,
Yeah.
man. Good job.
But yeah, that's gonna be good. So, but anyway, Paul
We all know
Di'Anno
how
fucking
cliche.
rules. He'll always rule.
Right.
Made
Oh,
Japan
This
one
is
of the
sad.
greatest fucking records ever.
Such a fucking bummer, dude.
And yeah. Yep. Are you gonna play something off of
It's gonna be made in Japan.
Made in Japan?
Yeah. Let me see what I got left.
I like Innocent Exile because that song is fucking the way it ends, the jam session at the end of that song.
I got Remember Tomorrow and Killers downloaded right now.
Ooh.
Remember Tomorrow is like, dude.
I
Let's
love Remember
remember
Tomorrow.
Paul Di'Anno, dude. Let's
There you go.
remember.
All right, there you go. Good call. Good call.
Let's remember him.
Oh, and I do
Tomorrow.
want to announce for all the Wolf Fiends that Ricker Wolf will do a Halloween special Wednesday, August 30th at 7
Next
p.m.
week?
Is that next week already? Or the week after?
No, it's next week.
It
Today's
is?
the 21st.
I don't know, but August 30th.
August.
Yeah.
October.
Oh, fuck, man. Yeah, August 30th. And about a year from now,
He's
gonna do
gonna
his
travel
Halloween
back in time.
fucking up. Yes, October 30th. Nicker Wolf's gonna do Halloween special. And
Halloween Eve.
And I already
Halloween.
I've been sending out invites. Warden Red said he'll stop by, so him and the Wolf will be chatting it up. That ought to be interesting. So
Yeah.
if you want
I
to
wonder if the Wolf is gonna be a monthly appearance. The Wolf walks.
full moon,
Full moon Wolf
Wolf
walk.
walks.
Once a month.
full moon. The Mike V will be dropping money to see the full moon. I'm sure.
I'll tell
All
you what,
right.
Terror Wolf will probably be
Yeah.
out walking around and yeah.
Terror
he'll
Wolf
probably be out
is
there.
is going to be requested to come by too that night. So
Yeah, he'll be out in the streets. He'll be out in the streets.
oh no, we're not gonna. I'm not
I'll
gonna
D
show
his
that
honor.
T-bone.
Oh no, dude!
I cannot do that. I cannot. Not tonight.
Just Iron His Maiden, would you? You don't have to D his honor. All right.
Wrapped his child. I don't know.
Hey, this is
Oh.
all entirely my fault. This is all
Jeez
entirely
Louise.
my fault.
We have gone down the fucking.
This guy's gonna phantom
Barrel.
his opera.
He's gonna.
It's all my
root his
fault,
morgue.
people. Yeah.
Just don't start running his free. All right, don't start running his free, would you? That's just the kids, guys. The kids, calm down.
Damn it! All right.
Damn it.
Remember, hey JD. Anything else?
Yes, sir.
Did you want to say anything in promo before I play this last jam?
You know,
Or any
Lemmy
last
passed. Yeah, Lemmy passed, and that really hurt. You know, David Bowie passed, and that kind of was really fucked up the way that went. You know, Di'Anno and Dio passed, and that one hurt, man.
Yep.
That sucked, and it's a goddamn shame that we're all human, and it is what it is. You know, nothing can surpass the powers of chaos and death, and like. It's a goddamn bummer that Di'Anno is gone from our realm, but you know what? What a lucky man that he fucking made an immortal impact on the entire fucking planet forever, beyond his corporal vessel. You know what I mean? And so he's going to ascend, and he's going to be in a place where one day we'll be fortunate enough to be. And yet his ghost will be here fucking keeping the fire burning, man. And I mean, there's people who think they're successful in life, and maybe they got a lot of money, or maybe they did the dude. You know what, dude? What's more important than becoming a living legend? You know what I mean? What's more amazing than that? You know, so I say, what a way to live, and what a way to die, dude. You know, all hell, Paul Di'Anno, man.
The music makes you immortal, really. This music will.
If it's good.
Well, yeah. Well, this is obviously good, but
Yeah.
you know, this is music that's immortal. It's gonna be here forever till the end of time, and he's one of the guys that's in that club. So, hell, Di'Anno,
Yep.
man.
Hell Di'Anno,
All right.
man.
All right. Remember tomorrow. Thanks everyone tuned in. Appreciate it. I had no idea how this was going to go, but it ended up being pretty
Cool,
good.
cool.
I liked it. All right, man.
All right, later.
Later.
Die.
Remember tomorrow. Changing the colors before my eyes. Yesterday sorrows, tomorrow's life. Scan the horizon, the clouds take me higher. I shall return, oh yeah, from out of the heaven. Ow! See them hands, come on.